Hello, I wanted to make this video about being different. I guess because I am different, and I've been thinking about this as a Muslim and a psychologist for some time. What makes us different, and why sometimes we are not accepted by others. And there's there's three things I wanted to say about this that will make us remember as people, as Muslims, but also as anyone. Anyone can benefit from this. So, we've seen that it's obviously, especially in American narrative, American movies, uh, that a nice, intelligent, powerful, prestigious person is the most liked, the most popular. Not always this is depicted this way, but many times it is depicted this way. And there's also this other depiction in American movies and TV shows in which it's not about being nice. It's just about being the jock, right? The jock, he's the most popular, or the cheerleader, right? They have prestigious positions, and then people who are like them get along with them. Like the jock, who is the quarterback, his friends are also part of the football team, or his friends also have drink beers and or things like that. And maybe they're terrible people, but they got their friends anyway because they're prestigious and they are similar to each other. And this depiction is way more uh, closer to reality, according to psychology and also Islam. This can all be summarized in one sentence said by Don Quixote de la Mancha to Sancho Panza in the book Don Quixote de la Mancha by Miguel de Cervantes. He says, Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. That translates to show me, tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. That's the sentence. Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. So probably, this book is from this 1645, I think 1640, something like that. Probably Miguel de Cervantes didn't made up this sentence. His books are filled with this kind of type of sentences. So he probably just took it from the uh, popular speech. And so what it means is that I don't need to know you. I just have to know the people around you, and then I can know who you are. And so, how can this hold true? The only way that this holds true is that the people you hang out with, uh, they're similar to you. That's why I can know how you are based on the people you hang out with, and this is that being found to be true in psychological research. There is this Canadian researcher called Brett Larson. He's specialized in this topic about peer pressure among adolescents, and doing this longitudinal studies. Uh, Not only him, but all other people. They have seen repeatedly that the best predictor of friendship, lasting friendship, is similarities. That's the best predictor. And so they would test children that were, let's say, in elementary school or middle school, and they would see their traits and how they felt about certain things, how they behaved, their hobbies. We would tell him, okay, who are your friends? And they would say, oh, this. And then the other person would say the same. And then, oh, these two agreed to be friends. They're friends. And so the chance that they would still be friends by high school or by the end of high school, the main factor was how similar they were. Not if they were nice, not if they were easy to get along with, not if they were friendly. It's about how similar they are. And there's also hadith There's also hadith that says something like this among the lines. I mean, it's the same. I think it's the same. It's a Sahih hadith in Al Bukhari, narrated by Aisha radiallahu anha. She heard the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say that souls are like conscripted soldiers. Souls are like conscripted soldiers. Those whom they recognize, they get along with, and those whom they do not recognize, they will not get along with. What I understand of this hadith is by conscripted soldiers, it means soldiers from this battalion, from this other battalion, from this type, you know, infantry, uh, artillery, you know, a type. And then those who recognize each other, we're from the same platoon, we're from the same type, they will get along with. Those who are not, they won't get along with. So it's like we as souls have certain traits, certain tendencies, and these are given by types. And so there's people that doesn't matter how they were raised, we have more affinity with because they're closer to us. And so we can recognize each other and become closer. The same if we recognize someone who has nothing to do with us, we're not going to get along with them. Doesn't matter if they're nice or not. We're just not going to be compatible, maybe. We won't have affinity. What I'm trying to say based on in all this stuff is that being alone, being against everyone, being the only fish that's swimming against the current doesn't mean that you're wrong. Even if you're a Muslim and these other fish are also Muslim and you're going against them, doesn't mean you're wrong. It might just be a thing about affinity. It might just be a thing about being a different type. And this is also a test by Allah. He put you there on purpose, on a place where there was many of these type of people or this current of thinking, and then He put you, and you would have a struggle to follow that path. And that's a test, right? Are you gonna go against it in a respectful manner with knowledge and wisdom and good intention? Are they gonna accept you? Are they gonna tolerate with patience the difference on your way of thinking or your way of driving yourself? If they need to teach you because you might be wrong, are they going to do it with patience, good intention, and understanding? Or are they going to be authoritative and repressive? It's like we have three lives or three phases of existence. The first is our soul, that is very special and different. Then there is our body life, the life in dunya. And so Allah puts us in different bodies, right? So you can have a household with four siblings, four children, and He puts soul type A, type A, type A, type B. And one child is different. And so these three children, they're going to become very similar to each other based on the racing, on the household racing style, wealth, and other kind of stuff that they were exposed. But this other kid, he's going to be different because he has a different soul. And Allah made that on purpose. And this relationship about you being their brother or the son of these two people was only stated in the second phase, because in this first phase, maybe you met your father. I mean, I don't know if you can meet in this first phase of only souls, but your father was there and you were there at the same time. You were not his son, he was not your father. Same with all the other, kind of connections you have. And so don't feel bad about being different. Don't feel wrong because we are different. And this hadith is not talking about being nice or being difficult. It's talking about just being a different type. So it has nothing to do with you as a choice. It's just how you are. It's your nature. Same with the peer review. With the peer pressure paper. Same with the sentence done by Quixote. People don't like people who are better. People just like people that are like them. And that's it. And so you're a Muslim or not a Muslim. If you're in the situation where you are this person who is the misfit, the outsider, try to be as respectful as you can. Uh, Accept the difference. And also try to find your own people. Because there's people like you somewhere. Maybe not where you are. Maybe they're not as common where you are, but they are somewhere. And for the people who are in this delightful scenario where everyone thinks like you, be careful. Try to find these people who are different because they're going to make you think in perspective. They're going to make you realize you might be wrong in certain stuff. They're also a test for you. Are you actually kind? Are you actually trying to guide, try to protect if you're in a position of power or leadership? Or are you just doing whatever you want and oppressing whoever goes against it? That's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll keep posting, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.